What is up, guys? Ryan here, and I've got a combo video for you from my Pendulum deck. I did a profile a couple days ago, and some of you guys were asking for a combo video of kind of what the deck can do. So I figured I would. I got some real life ones. I got one with the real cards, and then got a duel between me and Dave that we did on stream this past Monday, and kind of styled on them just a little bit, and maybe there was a little bit of a win more, Zark and all that kind of stuff. But this first one is first turn, 5 cards, starting with Joker, Wisdom Eye, Double Iris, Wavering Eyes, and Duelist Alliance. Kind of the point of it is to end with your Trap Graph and a Wavering Eyes set, so that you can do your activate Trap Graph, targeting your scales, and then chain Wavering Eyes. Since Trap Graph doesn't destroy 2 cards, because Wavering Eyes destroyed it first, you get that non-targeting sending as well on your opponent's turn. So that's kind of the first turn defense setup. So let's take a look at this. So the first thing you do is you activate your Joker to search out your Sorcerer. Sorcerer is important for your first turn play because Double Iris cannot trigger his own effect if there is no battle phase. So I activate Duelist Alliance to search out the spell Pendulum Graph, set the scales, destroy Wisdom Eye to set Oath, and then search Harmonizing off of the spell. Activating Wisdom Eye or Oath's effect to add back my Wisdom Eye from the extra deck. So I have, I think, Harmonizing and Sorcerer both in my hand, ready for a Pendulum Summon. So here's the Pendulum Summon. I Pendulum Summon 3, all from hand, activating Sorcerer's effect and Harmonizing effect to pop 2 with Sorcerer and summon 1 from the deck with Harmonizing. So there's my 1 and 2 Sorcerer targets. I do like Dissolver. I think Vortex is really good, especially for the recycling ability, getting pendulums back to your deck from the extra deck. It really is a dead draw. It does have a self-summoning condition, but you really want to search it off of your Sorcerer. Another interesting first turn move would be to go into your Omega to immediately banish to yank a card out of your opponent's hand. So now they're starting with 5 on their second turn, and you kind of get a sneak peek at to what they're playing if you're going in blind. Using Time Star Magician to search out the, I believe I went for the Astrograph. Oh no, I went for poison, for just in case my opponent has anything that I need to get rid of. So now I still have the Performer Pales in hand. I got the Wavering Eyes in hand, and that one Magician that I searched out. So 4 cards in hand. Started with 5, and I think ended up digging 11 cards into the deck. So it's not quite a plus 11, but it's still they still dig pretty far. Setting the poison in the scale just for the kind of triple pop, if you will, because we'll get the pop from Trap Graph, we'll get the pop from triple pop. So got a face-up card, I got a non-targeting send, and the destruction of a face-up. So that's a really solid first turn board, and really isn't much. I don't know just much your opponent could do to play out of it. Maybe opening a couple Twin Twisters just to get rid of it without anything on board. But as soon as they commit to the board, yeah, you flip your Trap Graph and chain Wavering Eyes to it. Oh yeah, and then you search Astrograph off of Wavering Eyes, and because the purple poison was destroyed that turn, you could search out another copy of that. Alright, this next one is a duel I had against Dave's Tiny Turtle Turbo Paleozoic deck. I ended up going first and opened up completely broke. Here's kind of similar to the previous combo in that opening Joker, and then your scales lets you pop double iris on your first turn, searching out your trap graph in this case. Making Time Star means that when I pop with trap graph, I can save my scale so that I can send another one, which is what I go ahead and do right here during his end phase, and then during my turn immediately pop for another 2. Unfortunately, that spell, that aquarium stage, does summon the tiny turtle back, but I have monsters already established on board, so it's really not going to be a big issue. Immediately crash over turtle, and then I have a lot of resources in my hand and I haven't Pendulum summoned yet, so I decided to go kind of all out just to see what I could do. I'd already won at this point, so I thought, I wonder if I can summon Zark. So I cleared up some space, made some links to clear up some extra monster zones, and then used harmonizing to pull out the last piece that I needed for Zark. Actually used Witch of the Black Forest to pull out the last piece that I needed. Summoned Zark, and didn't blow up anything because it was incredibly win more. Same thing as last game, just pop an end phase, and then I decided to target Zark to put him into the scale to kind of get him out of the field of play, and it also kind of negates the extra deck effects while on the scale, so that's neat. Yeah, not much to say other than totally overboard. Ending with Sloth just to add insult to injury. So yeah, those were a couple combos, kind of what the deck can do, and kind of why it's so powerful. Even though you can't pen 5 from the extra deck anymore, there really isn't a... it doesn't hinder the deck. The links kind of do help speed the deck along, and there are some really neat protection effects between Proxy and Decode that really do benefit the deck. Cosmic Cyclone is a big counter to the deck, and Decode Talker does protect your scales from that Cosmic Cyclone. Anyway, guys, let me know in the comments what you think of the deck. Go check out the profile if you want to kind of hear my thoughts and kind of some more of the card interactions. Also, what deck are you playing in this next format? Are you going to try to do what you can against the apparently the new meta, which I was not really expecting in Pendulum editions, or are you going anti-meta? You got that maybe a Paleozoic, or trying to keep true Dracos alive? Yeah, let me know what you're thinking of playing in the comments below, and if you're thinking of trying to play the new Spirals when Circuit Break comes out. Anyway, guys, until next time, if you don't control the meta, who will? See ya!
Wait just a moment. I can see you were about to click the subscribe button. Was I right? Tell me I was right. I was right? My Millennium Eye lets me see everything, including these other videos by Davy Boy. Don't be a stranger. You will always be welcome in my Toon World.